stuff, but I think there's a lot of cool new things to try out and definitely different expectations of what's possible. So, being able to share that with people that may have enjoyed Decentraland in the past to get them to invite them back in has been one of our initiatives lately as well to like come back in and try it out.
It's Yolantis, yes. Like, I think the phenomenon I see is that I didn't grow up a gamer. I'm not used to using Epic Games or doing gaming platforms, and I watched my son's game. I've told you all this before. However, I had a lot of tolerance for early days into Decentraland for when I couldn't get in, when it would crash, when it would glitch, because I didn't really know the gaming experience and I didn't know that that's not normal. So, like, I just stuck around. I'm like, yeah, I like the music, so I'm going to suffer through when I am having trouble with infrastructure and with whatever trouble it was, before the client got fixed and upgraded. And then I was happy I stuck around the day they launched the better client that my computers could tolerate and render well. And my sons would have just like abandoned it after the first crash because they're gamers, right? So they know, hey, this this is not normal. Sorry, but I see Kim laughing on Twitch, no, on Twitter. But yeah, I had a lot.
Oh,
Did we lose Yolantis?
I don't know.
I
I
did.
heard mid sentence like I had a lot, and then we lost Yolantis.
Yeah, I think the piggybacking off of that, like, totally agree. Like, the experience was not optimal for so long, and I think we're continually getting it better and better and getting more people in world that are starting the process and everything. So, appreciate everyone sticking through for that that tough time and getting us to this point now where I think there's a lot of you are seeing the opportunity and the potential.
Yeah. I mean, like, back in those days, I remember, like, it was like you needed a freaking supercomputer to just run a web client, and that was definitely not, like, not a good thing because not everyone has a supercomputer or a big graphics card or anything like that. The Central Land has finally come to a point where it's like accessible to everyone. Like right now, I'm on my phone with Mew phone who dis. That is my my um mobile avatar, and and yeah, you could basically use it on virtually every device. Another thing that Empress Trash was saying was because she was just mentioning about how her big computer had just like fried, it had just given up, and she wasn't sure if she can join us on Decentraland during Beyond the NFT, and so then a couple days later, she just like turns on her old laptop and tries to log into Decentraland, and it worked. So like that's a plus. And to tell you the truth, I don't know how the conversations are in the back end, but like with the team, but I know that like back then it was like you would see like these responses like people coming into the Discord being like, I can't use the Decentraland, and then like the freaking community manager at the time being like, then get a better computer. Like yeah. Anyway, those answers were just like not not good enough. But so we've definitely there's definitely been a shift in the team's mentality, or so it seems from the optics from the outside.
Yeah, I mean, I think we wanna make it as accessible as possible while still also having a good experience, and so we know some of the experiences, you do need a really good computer, and, like, that's what it takes to load it if it's a heavy scene and it's stuff side by side and all of that, but the team is working really, really hard on those performance optimizations, on making things as lightweight as possible. And now with Android and iOS coming very, very soon, it's more accessible than ever. We know the number of people that have a desktop computer is significantly lower than the number of people that have a cell phone. And so being able to render Decentraland as potentially someone's first touch and they enjoy it so much, they want more immersive, they eventually move to desktop is a win. Getting someone to download something brand new on a desktop is a very hard friction point. But people download apps on their phone every day.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, yesterday I loaded in through the Google Play. I have to say I'm very sad at like the 2-star review or the 2-star rating in there, but maybe we can change that here if if some more friends come in and
Oh,
start rating the app.
that's my next shill slash request is reviews on both the Google Play Store and the Epic Store. So if you have downloaded on either and have a good experience, we would greatly appreciate your reviews. They're just really hard to get, and reviews help with ranking, with people being more willing to trust it, etc. So as a community, that's my call out of please help us review the product.
Yep, yep. And yeah, it was just very easy to use, very straightforward. Logged in with my Google account, made my avatar, jumped into the most active event there was, which was the Meta Beast roaming party.
Ranking.
And yeah, I stood out in front of the club for the rest of the night, just blowing kisses at everyone that walked in. Have you sent an emote to our new friend here, Drain AO? Drano? Is
Yes.
that
Yes, I think
okay,
I
cool.
got everybody. And I've been asking if anybody hasn't got the emo, let us know. I think everybody does, but sometimes there's little hiccups or my finger slips. So if you don't see one, let me know. I think everybody does by now. Also remember to grab the OP badge downstairs. That is the 200th. I don't know. It feels special, so that one probably want to grab too. And yeah, let's see. I think I got everyone.
Nice, nice. I know our friend Orion Skyforge is very hard to catch, so I'm gonna just make sure to double down. Did you get him?
I did not actually. I've been trying to catch him, so that's the last one. If you want to grab Orion, I will get CC manager, and then
I can't catch that man either.
oh,
He's just running around
okay,
everywhere.
then just type his name in chat, and then just grab his profile from there. We work smarter, not harder. I always have to think about that. Make sure we don't work harder, not smarter, because we do that too.
But yeah, yeah, and then Mew phone, who this? No, I'm not gonna send myself one. So yes, everyone, get those Google reviews out. Get those. I didn't even know it was on Apple iOS. I thought it was still on test flight, so that's why I had it on my other phone. But now I'm gonna go download it on iOS as well. Mhm.
And I see CC manager came in asking, "What is the name of this sect?" So it must be like this group. So uh, we do we do look kind of funny, all holding our numbers in the air and worshiping the
Well,
screen. I maybe we should like have a giant glowing sun god in front of us, and then we could look like we're offering binary code to the AI. I like that actually.
welcome to the cult, CC manager.
No, remember we don't call it a cult.
Oh,
It's a
sorry.
social
That's
gathering.
on. That's only behind closed doors that we call it a cult. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
Sorry, guys. I wouldn't be able to keep a secret. Maybe that's why the Illuminati hasn't like asked me to join. They're like, this guy would give away our handshake. Let's not do that.
Yep, yep. Might be good. I see Rustan down in the crowd. Rustan had a really cool OP badge that I think it's too late to claim now, but hopefully everybody grabbed that up. Um, I always like it when Rustan's quiet and you don't hear much from him because you know he's cooking, and then you're gonna get a sampler of whatever he's been cooking.
Cooking. I better go annoy him then.
And yeah, so Kim, you were saying you've seen people returning, and I do want to shout out Quan. Good to see you back. There have been some really I love peeping profiles. Especially if somebody comes in with an L1, like a really old wearable, you're like, all right, who are you? And it's it's been awesome to see some people that I've never seen before, and then their profile goes back to like 2020 or 2021, and you're like, okay, I don't know who you are, but you are old. There was somebody yesterday that had like the launch day t-shirt on, and they didn't say anything to me, but we danced with the penguin, and then I dressed like them, and then they left. So maybe I was awkward, but I have definitely noticed an increase in people just coming in, and I love wearables, and so like I've been watching the wearable market for years and years. So there was this one person that came in, and I was like, dude, you're the Vamp footwear guy. And he's like, wait, you know? I'm like, yeah, like your boots were freaking amazing back in the day. So it's really cool. Just I don't know if people are like getting, they're probably on the email list, like the newsletter. I think is such a valuable way to keep people just kind of in the hook. Like for me, I took 2 years off from Decentraland, pretty much like 2019 to 2021. And that newsletter, like actually it was NFT Plazas, the newsletter, that was like the thing that helped me kind of know what was going on and like jump back in when certain events were happening. So I think it's working. Like it's many little moving parts in the machine, but just seeing so many old users come back and be like, I have land. Where's my how do I find my land? It's been pretty cool.
Yeah, the newsletter list, I'm always surprised by how many opens it gets on like the because I can see on the back end like how many people opened, how many people clicked, how many people did whatever, and I'm like, there's a lot of lurkers in Decentraland. That's what I can say. Is it'll go out and I'm like, how many people open this email? I was like, all right, there's a lot of you lurking because I haven't seen you in World in forever. So I think that's definitely it. So if there's something super enticing, we definitely saw some of those re-engaged numbers go up after Epic announcement and Android. People were starting to come in. I also shared this internally, but I could share with you guys. I don't know how many people here, or at least in the US, I don't know if this happens anywhere else, but I do like a watch on my Coinbase app, like just watch this token for a bunch of stuff. And I've been getting a lot of interesting Decentraland alerts on there lately. So if they're like OG US based crypto people, they could have also been getting the alerts there too.
Yeah, I got one I think it was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and I was like, why am I getting this? Like, is this just am I singled out because I'm a user, or is this like legit? Everybody's getting this right now. It felt really good. Like
I
I
didn't
was like,
do
oh,
anything
cool.
with them. So it would just be the ones I get are just like, I don't know, market
Yeah,
analysis token thing. Like we're not doing anything on
yeah,
that,
that's what
obviously.
it was, and it was like I believe it said like this has been AI generated, but it was cool. It was like this is showing it as a buy. So yeah, that felt nice. it's like
Yes,
it's like
yes, it's the
what
AI generated alert. Yes, yes, that's what I got too.
it's like hearing somebody talk about you and they're talking nice. You're like, wow, okay, like cool, we'll take it.
Nice, nice. Um, crap, yeah, I am just blown away here, Canessa, that you would actually spend time away from Decentraland. Like I walked in 2021 and I haven't looked back. It's like my daily drug.
I
How did you
know.
survive those 2 years?
Well, see, I couldn't code, I couldn't model, I couldn't do anything but the Creator Hub. I tried learning SDK. I tried learning. Imagine being like in 2019. You don't know anything about coding. You don't have any connections. There's no friends. Like you've the the few. I won't even tell you the names. The few people I talked to back then, because I don't think we're talking to any of them anymore. But like, um, there was nothing to stick to here. Like I built like, I mean, one scene was like 200 parcels of land by hand in the old Creator Hub before it was the Creator Hub. Um, yeah, and then like actually, yeah, like life. Like I lost a friend, my teaching partner IRL, and so then I was pretty much just holding my classroom and my students together during that time. So that was kind of what made me like pull away from the, you know, like the virtual life to go handle the IRL life. Um, and then yeah, I don't know. That just kind of took the. You can't be creative when you're, you know, trying to keep all the other pieces of your life in one spot. And then I think I did come back because I have a painting on my desk, and I wish I would have dated it, but I think it was like April of 2020, and it's a painting of the trees of Decentraland. And I've never shared it, but it's just kind of cool because it's like this was like just raw Decentraland. Like nothing is in it. This is what the world looked like. And so I would come in and like paint the world. Because I thought it was really cool to take like a digital world and then bring it back to the physical, like watercolor paint. Um, and then I came back and tried to sell all my land in like the summer of 2021. I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever done. Like I sold all my Ripple to buy land, and like I just wish I would have, you know, like I can't do anything with it because back then you couldn't build on irregular parcels. Like you couldn't. I had a weird shaped parcel, so you could only build in the editor if it was perfectly symmetrical. And so I couldn't build on my land because there were no options. I mean, how quickly do we forget? Like that one little thing was absolute roadblock that that you can't build because it's irregular. And then luckily nobody bought my land, and that was summer 2021. And then I think, by October and November 2021, it was a different story. And yeah, like, and then I stayed because I was like, I still want to sell my, this is a bad decision. Get me out of here. I was like, how do I find out like how to like navigate this and sell my land? I was like, let me go to this Stony party. This guy Stony Eye is playing music. What is this? Maybe I'll get to know like the community. And then Stony Eye was playing reggae. And I swear, if he was playing rock or anything else, I would have left. So like legit, the fact that Stony was playing reggae, I was like, no. Um, because I love reggae, and all of COVID, I was like, why didn't I go to more concerts when I could have? And now I can't. And it was like one thing I wanted to do is go to reggae, basically like reggae festivals. So then I stuck around long enough to, yeah, the rest is history. So,
She
and I
didn't
don't
want
know.
to say it. Stuck around long enough to get annoyed by Sinful.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't want to tell you, but today's my last day. So,
Wait, you can't quit now. We're just starting our subscription model.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And our NFT project.
Yep,
Trust
exactly.
us. Trust us,
Two,
bros.
200 weeks is what it took to, just lure everyone in here. They think we're trustworthy now. Now we drop a rug NFT. I mean, oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to say the rug part out loud.
Oh my gosh. We do need to drop a rug NFT, like a rug
Like an
emote.
actual rug
Yeah, like a
design.
rug.
I'm down. Like CBD, like we could like shave the rug. Do you shave rugs? I think you do, right? Those like really old
Yes.
ones. Yeah, you
Yes.
have to shave them. They grow.
Yes. I don't
But
know.
so I guess I'll give you a pass, just this one, for just not being in Decentraland, not eating, breathing, and living Decentraland for about 2 years after knowing about it. I can give you a pass.
I will always advocate for people logging off and taking time away, because that brings you back, I think, stronger than ever. I don't know. I just like last summer I was super absent during August, because it's like that's just literally the best time to be a mom. Like this year I'm just going to tell you guys, like I'm gone for the month of August. So I was not on Decentraland much at all. And then I came back and I like hand built 41 parcels for Art Week. Like and just freaking, I don't know. Like I was so busy. I was so pumped. So I think it's good. Like you got to step back so that you can step in. Boom. We'll put that on a t-shirt. But yeah, I think it's good to have balance. You got to have balance in your life or you're just going to burn out.
Oh, sigh. Looks like my server's still having issues. I don't know if it's like a Decentraland issue or like a server issue. I had the person that restarted. It looked like it was working good yesterday during the Meta Beach roaming party after failing a bunch of times. But like yeah, the screen seems